Wow.
I'd like to open the public hearing section of the Warrenton Board of Aldermen meeting for November 3rd, 2015 at this time. When you step to the podium, please announce who you are.
Mayor and Board of Aldermen, I'm Chris Creville, the City Attorney. I'm here to present the city's petition for annexation. This is all of Lot 3B of Goodfellow Subdivision Plat 2 as shown on slide C-353 and C-354 of the Warren County records. As you guys will recall at our last meeting on October 20th, 2015, the board approved an application to be signed by the mayor for the city to voluntarily annex in the property that they purchased for the proposed new pool facility. This is actually just a portion of the property, not the entire property that was already in the city limits. And the board also approved the resolution calling for the public hearing today. So this is the public hearing for that. This was the property that was purchased on October 9th of 2015 for the new pool complex. So there's no action to be taken tonight. It's just here for public comment, and we will present an ordinance at the next meeting authorizing the annexation.
Thank you. This is where we open up any discussions from the public. We ask that you keep your comments down to 5 minutes. But please come to the podium and state your name and express your opinions or comments. All right, not seeing any. I will close the public hearing section of the Warrenton Board of Aldermen meeting. With that, I open the Warrenton Board of Aldermen meeting for November 3rd, 2015. If you would, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next up on the agenda would be the consent agenda. I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda unless we have any discussion.
You want me to read them?
Please.
Item A will be the regular meeting minutes from October 20th, 2015. We have the monthly economic development report, the monthly finance report, approval of the yard waste site relocation project in the amount of $7,769. Budgeted amount was $7,800. This is to relocate the yard waste site to the new property the city purchased off Willow Road adjacent to the treatment plant. Approval of the farmers market sidewalk and entrance project in the amount of $3,410. Budgeted amount was $3,500. This is installing a new sidewalk along Walton Street and paving from the new sidewalk to Walton Street. Then we have approval of Richmond Drive sidewalk repairs project in the amount of $12,572. Budgeted amount for this project was $12,600. This is to remove and replace sections of sidewalk on Richmond Drive that need repairs. Then we have approval to purchase a four-wheel drive service truck with snowplow package in the amount of $33,845 from Broadway Truck Centers, which is the state bid. Budgeted amount was $34,000. And then approval to purchase additional monitoring equipment for the SCADA system from Electric Controls Company in the amount of $39,309. The sole bidder. Budgeted amount was $45,000. And this is adding to the SCADA system for monitoring the lift stations at Dry Fork, Industrial Park, and Field of Dreams.
Any questions or comments? All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Alderman Frederick, seconded by Alderman Deloy. Can I have a roll call vote, please?
Alderman Dreyer?
Yes.
Alderman Frederick?
Yes.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Alderperson Casterly is absent. Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee. Next on the agenda, we'll be hearing from the public. We ask that you come forward, step to the podium, state your name once again, and keep your comments down to a minimum of 5 or maximum 5 minutes. All right, not seeing anybody, we'll move on to the next item. Next item on the agenda would be hearing Board of Aldermen comments.
I do not.
All right. Well, moving right along. Next one will be the mayor's comments. I have a couple on this one. Number one, I'd like to say congratulations to the state champ softball team. I was very impressed and excited. Can say on my personal area, almost got in a car wreck with a screaming girl in the back seat, streaming it on her phone. But when we were coming back from Columbia, and also would like to give kudos to the Warrenton band who placed third at the competition in Mizzou. It was kind of nice to see that as well. So very impressed with our school sports and extracurricular activities. I'd also like to speak on the holiday, mayoral holiday. This is a holiday that I'd like to give to our employees, that being Christmas Eve. Years past, they've always given a half day. This year, I've decided that I think it would be nice in discussing it with staff to give them a full day, and I think they deserve it. So at this time, I'll be asking for approval for the mayoral holiday, being Christmas Eve included. So I'll entertain a motion for that.
So moved.
Second.
A motion made by Alderman Deloy, seconded by Alderperson Holly. Could I have a roll call vote, please?
Alderman Frederick.
Yes.
Alderman Holly.
Yes.
Alderman Ock.
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee. So, enjoy your Christmas Eve, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right. What's that?
Christmas.
And we're Christmas. Are you wearing green to be a Grinch, or what are you? No, of course not. We wouldn't do that. Next item on the agenda, be the approval to close the following streets for the Gobble Giveaway on November 21st, 2015, from 11 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Those streets being West Street, from Warren County Sallyport to the Walton Street, and Walton Street from South Market to Morgan Street. So, did I steal your thunder?
I'm sorry.
You weren't supposed to read that, correct? All right. I'll entertain a motion to approve the street closings for November 21st, 2015 for the Gobble Giveaway.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderperson Holly, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Holly.
Yes.
Alderperson Castelli is absent. Alderman Ock.
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer.
Yes.
Alderman Frederick.
Yes. Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee. Next item on the agenda would be the approved change order for Highway 47 sidewalk improvement project. I believe Eric, is it Kirchner? Kirchner. From Cochran Engineering, if you would just come forward, please.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. I was asked by the city staff to come and present this to you this evening. I'm more than happy to do so. So I'll give you a little brief description, and I can answer any questions that you might have. What this is the one and only change order associated with the Highway 47 sidewalk improvement project from Warrior Avenue to Dry Fork Crossing. The change order is in the amount of $4,211.30. It is due to a field change that was made based upon the plans were prepared and submitted to MoDOT and approved by MoDOT. And when they got ready to start installing the signal crossings and push buttons at the actual crossing, MoDOT requested that we make a change to move those push buttons closer to the actual crossing, which required us to put in the post base and the post that you see there now. And since there was contingency money left in the grant funds available to the project, we went ahead and did it as a field change in order to not slow the project and continue that thing moving on to get it completed for you. The original approved grant funds for construction on this project were $175,061. The low bid that was accepted was $159,994.15. With this change order, it brings it to $164,205.45. As I said, this is the only change order associated with the project. There will be no city funds required to be put into this change order because this is a 100% grant to the Safe Routes to School program. So the money that was left over from the $175,000 is in the grant funds to pay for the change order. The change order information that you see before you this evening has been submitted to Mr. Robert Mansky and MoDOT, been reviewed by him and been approved by him, and he has allocated the funds to pay for the $4,211.30 upon the city's execution of the change order. So, like I said, I just want to reiterate that it's no money out of the city's pocket. It comes completely out of the grant funds that were already allocated as part of your application, and it will not affect any future grant applications for other sidewalk jobs or road projects or anything of that nature. With that, I'll open it to any questions you might have.
Any questions? All right, thank you. With that, I'll entertain a motion to approve the change order for Highway 47 sidewalk improvement project in the amount of $4,211.30.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Dreyer, seconded by Alderman Frederick. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Ock,
Yes.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Frederick,
Yes.
Alderman Holly.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee. All right. Next item on the agenda would be hearing from Jack Ham, our zoning officer and building commissioner.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. The only thing I have is I received a written request to extend the existing site plan, SP 88, and conditional use permit, CUP 40, for the Hometown Bakery project. Just like your approval on that to extend it for the 1 year that is permitted per code.
Was there a question as to issues that are going on, or
I'm sorry, Gary, I didn't.
was there issues going on relative to this for the extension, or?
I think he's still struggling with the exact design, if he's going to try to build onto the existing structure or rebuild a duplicate structure in a place, and just finalizing some financing, but he's definitely interested in still doing the project.
Okay.
And just to add to that, I know I spoke with him personally, and I know he's been seeking contractors and looking at things. I mean, it's not like he's just sitting on his thumbs asking for a thing. He's actually moving on things. I just think we probably hit a bump in the road and need a little extension. And you asked for 1 year, is that correct?
Yeah, that's what code allows, yes, sir.
All right. I'll entertain a motion to approve the extended site plan and conditional use permit for Hometown Bakery to 1 year.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Holly, seconded by Alderman Deloy. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Frederick,
Yes.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee. All right, next item on the agenda, we'll be hearing from our Director of Operations and Finance Officer, Terry Thorne.
My first item for you this evening is the results of the Tourism Commission meeting that was held on October 30th, 2015. The commission met and recommended approval of 2 items, the first of which is a request from Dairy Queen in the amount of $600, which is reimbursement for a portion of their interstate attraction signs. The second was a request by the city of Warrenton for up to $4,000, which is the budgeted amount in the tourism budget for Hometown Christmas, to be held on Friday, December 4th. Total of those requests is $4,600.
All right. Any questions, comments?
So is the city participating in Hometown Christmas, and to what level?
It will be at a much reduced level from the prior year. If you recall, last year, Hometown Christmas was the event where tourism did the $10,000 electronics giveaway. They decided to create the new event, the Gobble Giveaway, so as not to be in competition with Jonesburg for that evening. But we will still be participating on a much smaller scale. City Hall will be open. I believe there's going to be gift bags that will be given out from City Hall that will contain treats and toys or whatever. But there's some kind of small gift bag that will be distributed from City Hall that evening.
Any other questions or comments? All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve the tourism recommendations in the amount of $4,600.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Alderman Frederick, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Dreyer?
Yes.
Alderman Frederick?
Yes.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee.
Next for you, I have the renewal of the property and liability insurance policies. That is currently with Missouri Rural Services, and Tri-County Agency is our agent. Julie Myers is here if you all should have some questions that we are not able to answer. The premium is increased this year over the prior year by a total of $10,115, resulting from several things. A small increase in the property component of $429 due to the addition of the Walton Street property and the new gazebo at the athletic complex. We added those to the policy. The automobile component is increased by $3,708. We added 4 new vehicles that have full coverage on them, including the physical damage. We took off 1 old vehicle, which was liability only, so the difference in those coverages with the new vehicles and the old is the result in that increase. The general liability component reflects the largest increase at $5,660. Missouri Rural Savers is now automatically adding cyber liability coverage, which in this day and age is probably a very wise thing given all of those issues that have cropped up out there recently. That added a cost of $3,168. Small increase due to change in water department payroll, and an overall rate increase of $2,246, or approximately 5% in the liability component only. Inland Marine, which is really, it's a strange name, I don't understand, it's really our equipment, big equipment, that sort of thing. Movable equipment increased by $315, and that again is due to additions and deletions of more expensive property. Total of the new policy would be $161,696. And I'm sure if you have any questions, Julie would be happy to answer those.
Any questions or comments? All right, not seeing any, I'll entertain a motion to approve the property and liability insurance renewal in the amount of $161,696.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Deloy, seconded by Alderman Holly. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Frederick?
Yes.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee.
The next item I have for you are the Pinckney Street appraisal bid tabs. You had expressed a desire when we had our last planning meeting to get an appraisal of that Pinckney Street property before we proceeded with determining how we wanted to dispose of that or what actions we wanted to take. I received 2 proposals, one from Humphrey Appraisal, the other from Midwest Real Estate. I would recommend the lowest bid of $800 from Humphrey Appraisal.
Any questions or comments? All right, I'll entertain a motion to award the Pinckney Street appraisal bid to the Humphrey Appraisal in the amount of $800, the low bid.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Holly, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer?
Yes.
Alderman Frederick?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee.
Thank you. That's all I have this evening.
All right, thank you. All right, next item on the agenda would be hearing from our finance manager, Gabrielle Curry.
Good evening. The only item I have for you is the claims report for the invoices for October. in the amount of $236,732.31.
Any comments or questions? None? All right. I want to entertain a motion to approve the accounts payable in the amount of $236,732.31.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Dreyer, seconded by Alderman Holly. If I could have a roll call vote, please.
Alderman Ock?
Yes.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer?
Yes.
Alderman Frederick?
Yes.
Alderman Holly?
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee. All right, next item on the agenda would be a hearing from our Economic Development Director, Michelle Schlichter.
The only thing I had for you this evening was my ED update.
Is what?
My ED update.
Any questions? All right. Next item on the agenda would be a hearing from our Public Works Director, Guy Jeevers.
I don't have anything for you right now. I was just making sure if you had any questions on the other items in the beginning. Any questions?
It's quiet because they're shocked right now, but give it a moment to settle in. No comments, questions?
Well, my theory was that this is on the consent agenda, we should pull these items off and give them various questions. Is that how it's supposed to work?
It should, but
So I'm seeing why staff has to be here if they're still on the consent agenda.
Because of, how do they know if we're going to pull anything off until the meeting starts?
Well, but as soon as we pass the consent agenda, it would seem logical if they would know.
I'm here to the end. I have other things on the end for executive
What
session.
dedication?
Guys, the dedicated.
Yeah, I mean, here we thought you just didn't know what else to do tonight, so.
I think Guy was hanging around in case something broke down in the meantime. You can always ask.
It's
just long, wow.
Next on the agenda will be rules of ordinances. Entertain a motion for the first reading of bill number 42-15.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Dreyer, seconded by Alderperson Holly.
An ordinance approving a site plan for a planned unit development with senior citizen apartments to be located at Warrenton Senior Housing Subdivision located at 1010 Hawthorne Village Drive.
Entertain a motion for the second reading and passage of bill number 42-15.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Alderman Deloy, seconded by Alderman Dreyer.
An ordinance approving a site plan for a planned unit development with senior citizen apartments to be located at Warrenton Senior Housing Subdivision located at 1010 Hawthorne Village Drive.
Can I have a roll call vote, please?
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Frederick,
Yes.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee. All right, next on the agenda would be the first reading of bill number 43-15. I'll entertain a motion for the first reading.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Holly, seconded by Alderman Dreyer.
An ordinance approving the conditional use permit for a planned unit development with senior citizen apartments to be located at Warrenton Senior Housing Subdivision located at 1010 Hawthorne Village Drive.
Entertain a motion for the second reading and passage of bill number 43-15.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Deloy, seconded by Alderman Frederick.
An ordinance approving the conditional use permit for a planned unit development with senior citizen apartments to be located at Warrenton Senior Housing Subdivision located at 1010 Hawthorne Village Drive.
Can I get a roll call vote, please?
Alderman Dreyer,
Yes.
Alderman Frederick,
Yes.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock,
Yes.
Alderman Deloy.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee. Next item on the agenda would be executive session for litigation and legal counsel. I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session for litigation and legal counsel.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Frederick, seconded by Alderman Dreyer. For the roll call vote, please.
Alderman Frederick,
Yes.
Alderman Holly,
Yes.
Alderman Ock,
Yes.
Alderman Deloy,
Yes.
Alderman Dreyer.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0 with one absentee, and we are adjourned into executive session.